It's Jess The Ska Kid, and I guess that was Trainwreck Interview. But if you were following along to both the live performance and then the interview, we're going to chalk it up to technical difficulties. So the first few songs for our live performance was tech difficulties. We figured out that one of the channels had blown. So our interview then was mastered and produced correctly. Apologize for that. Didn't realize the ridiculous that would ensue afterwards. So we'll just call it stream of consciousness interviewing. Because hell, who doesn't like to watch people just be fucking ridiculous on the internet? So it works. But if you're watching this now, you've come to watch this for the updates portion of our show this evening. Which sounds way more cohesive, comprehensive, and astute, I think.
Now I can see the time.
Yay! So, what's coming up this weekend and in the upcoming weeks as far as events are concerned? Well, ongoing today and then through the weekend is Kringle the Musical. By Over Our Head Players, that's continuing to go on throughout the month of November. Shining the Light on Hunger and Homelessness happened today at 4 o'clock at the Shalom Center. It was an event to discuss the homelessness issue in Kenosha and why now there is a homeless shelter, which is my dad's old work, which is kind of interesting. The Slackers performed Wasted Days and more at the Ballroom. That was in Connecticut at the Outer Space. That started at 7, so if you're still out on the East Coast, it's probably midnight. They might still be going. The Slackers are always a good time. An original open mic happened at Public Brewing every Thursday night. If you choose not to watch the ridiculousness that is my show, you can always go to Public Brewing at 7 to 10 and catch open mic night. It might be better entertainment, maybe. I can't guarantee that the ridiculousness won't be on point. The 10th annual Queer Thanksgiving is happening on Friday, which is tomorrow night at 6 p.m. at the Racine First United Methodist Church. Bury Me in Lights EP release show is happening at 7 p.m. tomorrow night at the Cairo Ale House. The Bashment on Ashland is happening at the A.J. Hudson Public House. That starts at 9. It is my friend Derek. He spins lots of really awesome records, and people drink and have a good time. I went once, and it was quite fun. It was actually, I think, for my friend Brian's birthday. So, strange things are afoot at the port with Slaughter Party and Beaker and Stay Up All Night and Fight and Size 5s and something chicken, I think. But that's at the port on Saturday at 8. Also, Saturday in Chicago at the Cobra Lounge is the 6th annual Bring It Up High Memorial Fest. That starts at 8. I'm really upset that I have to miss this one. Sorry, guys. But the Bishops are playing with support, or they're backing, they're the support for Monty Naismith. So thank you all. Again, the invitation is always open. If you choose, you can set up a phone interview with me, and people like to watch me talk to my phone, I guess. So we can just...
We'll be talking on
we'll do that
thing over there.
Right. And it works, and then we play their music. But if you can make it out, Cobra Lounge, 8 o'clock. Bonefire, Scrutiny, and Despise are playing at Keller Bar. That's in Minneapolis at 9 p.m. On Sunday is our blended family Thanksgiving. So if you don't have a family, you are uncomfortable with celebrating the traditional idea of Thanksgiving, you want to just come hang out with some cool cats, eat some good food, that is happening Sunday at 2 at our house, Palace de Scheelerino. On Sunday as well at 8 o'clock at the Sabbatic is the Fast Plants, When Particles Collide, and the Coldies. Monday They are also playing. It says it ends that night. It likes to break up events. On Wednesday, Ghost Machine, so the 22nd, again, S. All, Chris Mish, Blocksdorf. What a name. They're playing at Public Brewing at 7 p.m. These are mobile. Hold on. This is ridiculous. Mobile Suit, Chris Mish, Blocksdorf, Ghost Machines, and SAL. Public Brewing, right? That's a mouthful of ridiculous.
Fucking A.
You won't be able to drink the night before Thanksgiving and say any of those bands. Just saying. I went to this really awesome show and I have not a clue how to say anything. Phrenology, Fast Plants, and Wake Up are playing at the Port. That starts at 10. They always do a night before Thanksgiving event. Hey, Thursday's Thanksgiving, and if you don't want to celebrate the traditional idea of it, kudos to you, because we understand. You know, we're thankful for what? White people coming over to another indigenous group of people's land, killing them and giving them smallpox. Happy Thanksgiving to you, too. You know what I'm happy and thankful for? Fucking modern medicine, because smallpox ain't a thing. Fuck the Puritans. Wear a condom or make her swallow. Just saying. Anyways, Friday is the third Rock for Relief event. Again, Frankie, who we tried to interview last week, but again, we had problems with our internet, is and has been hosting a series of 4 shows. What, my curl?
Thing.
Leave my curl alone. My hair is ridiculous today. But these events are to raise money
Pretty big bobbling.
for the hurricanes that have happened. So it's a relief for them. All proceeds go there. It's at Hattrick's at 8 o'clock. In Chicago is the Harvest Peace Fest at Chi-Town Football at 9 p.m. The 25th is the Thanksgiving Hangover House Party at the Port with the Brock Bent's Band, Genoma, and one other human being. They start at 5, so when you're sick of hanging out with your family, you can have an excuse to go hang out somewhere else. Johnny Automatic, Rick Rosedoe, NSD, Bumsy, and the Moochers are playing in Chicago at the Elbow Room. That starts at 8. The Invaders is in Chicago at the Beat Kitchen at 8, and Ash Can School and Foulmouth next Saturday at TG's at 9. And then next Sunday is the 5th annual Punksgiving at the Liars Club Chicago at 6 p.m. Let's see, Tuesday, November 28th, Opening Our Eyes, the Opium Awareness event. That happens in Kenosha at the UAW Hall, 3615 Washington Road. That starts at 7. Next, or the final Tuesday of November, the 30th, is Israel Vibration and the Roots Radix and the Georgetown Orbits at the Nectar Lounge, 10 p.m. Then we're into December. So, my friends, feel free to keep following along. Follow our Facebook page, Jess The Ska Kid, our Instagram, Jess The Ska Kid, our website, jesstheskakid.wordpress.com, and our YouTube channel, Jess The Ska Kid. If you Google that, you will find our stuff. Make sure to like, follow the page, and get notifications. Because it is Thanksgiving next week, I figured we'd do a ridiculous show of a tryptophan support show for all of you passing out after Thanksgiving. You can listen to us be ridiculous. Happy holidays to you and yours. Make sure to follow along, and we'll catch you next week here at Palace de Scheelerino. I'm Just the Ska Kid. Peace.
It's a nice fucking kitty.
I forgot one last announcement because I said I would, and because it got brought up, and because they've been following along, liking, and commenting on everything we've done so far tonight. 2 Fat Guys in the Internet has and needs music from bands because their next show is going to be radio style where they play some bands. So if you are interested in being on their show, which you can see on last weekend's Jess The Ska Kid show, feel free to hit up Tony Schultz, Talking to Myself. You can find him on Facebook like that. Or Dan Pantzig, or the Indeed. Yeah, I said the name right now. Fuck you, motherfucker. Anyway, they're looking for bands, so feel free to hit them up, hit me up, and I can connect you. And again, follow along on all our shit. Search Jess The Ska Kid, and we will catch you on the flip side. Peace.